The stadium lights were blinding. Thousands of fans roared, chanting names, waving flags, and pounding the rails. In the center of the chaos, Aamir, the Cobra, Khan stood silent in his corner, fists wrapped, eyes steady. Tonight wasn't just another fight, it was the fight. The one that could either crown him a legend or bury his name forever. At 36, Aamir was no longer the unstoppable prodigy he once was. His punches weren't as fast, his reflexes just a split second slower. But what he lacked in speed, he made up for in experience and heart. Across the ring stood Tyson Blake, a 24-year-old knockout machine, undefeated and merciless. The media had already written the headlines, the Cobra's final fall. Aamir ignored them. He wasn't here for fame anymore. He was here for redemption. Chapter 1. The Fall. 5 years earlier, Aamir was at the top of the boxing world champion, adored by millions. He had the cars, the mansions, and the fame that came with every knockout victory. But success has a way of making people blind. His obsession with winning turned him against his family, his coach, even his own values. In 2020, during a title defense against Mexican contender Diego Rojas, Aamir took a low blow, not physical but moral. He used performance enhancers, hidden under the guise of energy boosters. When the truth surfaced, the media crucified him. His title was stripped, his sponsors vanished, and his fans abandoned him overnight. Worse, his father, the man who had trained him since childhood, walked away without a word. That silence hurt more than any punch Aamir had ever taken. Chapter 2. The Return. Years passed in shadows. Aamir lived quietly in a small apartment above an old gym in London. Every morning, he trained kids for free, sons of single mothers, boys running from trouble, girls who wanted to fight for respect. Watching them reminded him of himself before the fame. One night, after a long session, a familiar voice echoed through the gym. "You still got that left hook, old man." It was Coach Irfan Khan, his father. The old man looked tired, his beard white, his eyes softer but still sharp. Aamir froze, gloves in hand. The two hadn't spoken in years. After a long pause, Irfan said quietly, "If you want to fight again, do it the right way this time." That was all it took. Chapter 3. The Training. Training for a comeback at 36 wasn't easy. Every bone ached, every punch felt heavier than before. But this time, Aamir's motivation wasn't pride, it was purpose. His father trained him like he was 18 again. Early runs before sunrise, bag work till his knuckles bled, endless sparring rounds against faster, younger fighters. Word spread. The Cobra was back. At first, everyone laughed. No promoter wanted to risk his name. But Aamir kept fighting in underground circuits, winning bout after bout, until his record spoke louder than the jokes. By the end of the year, his name was trending again. Then came the offer, a world title match against Tyson Blake, the undefeated champion. The purse was massive, but for Aamir, it wasn't about money. It was about respect. Chapter 4. The Fight. The bell rang. Round 1 began with thunder. Tyson moved like lightning, jabbing, weaving, throwing combinations that cracked like gunfire. Aamir absorbed them with calm precision. He'd studied this boy's tapes. The rhythm, the arrogance, the lack of patience. By round 3, Tyson had landed enough hits to make the crowd confident of his victory. But Aamir smiled through the bruises. "That's all you got," he whispered between punches. The taunt worked. Tyson came in harder, wilder. Aamir countered. Jab, jab, uppercut. Blood sprayed from Tyson's nose. The crowd gasped. By round 6, both fighters were bleeding. Aamir's right eye was nearly swollen shut, but his father's voice echoed from the corner. "Heart over muscle, son. Always heart." In the 8th round, Tyson caught Aamir with a brutal right hook that sent him crashing to the canvas. The crowd went silent. The referee counted. 1, 2, 3. Aamir's body screamed to stay down. But his mind replayed every face he'd disappointed. His father, his fans, the kids he trained. At 8, he rose. Tyson couldn't believe it. The legend was still standing. Chapter 5. The Last Round. Round 12. The final round. Both men were exhausted, battered, and running on willpower alone. Aamir's father yelled from the corner, "This is your moment, Aamir. Make it count." The bell rang. They met in the center of the ring, no defense left, just pure instinct. Punch for punch, blow for blow, they fought like warriors from another era. Tyson's youth clashed with Aamir's experience. Then, with 20 seconds left on the clock, Tyson dropped his guard for just a moment too long. Aamir unleashed a perfect left hook, the same punch that had made him famous years ago. It landed square on Tyson's jaw. The champion stumbled, then fell. The referee counted. 1, 2, 3, 10. The crowd erupted. Aamir, the Cobra, Khan had done the impossible. He had returned from disgrace to reclaim glory. Epilogue. Redemption. As the new world champion's belt was strapped around his waist, Aamir didn't raise his hands. Instead, he looked toward his father, who was smiling proudly from the corner. In the post-fight interview, reporters shouted questions, but Aamir said only one thing. "This wasn't about proving I'm the best fighter. It was about proving I'm a better man." The audience stood and applauded. Even Tyson, still dazed, walked over and hugged him. That night, Aamir didn't celebrate in a nightclub or bask in the cameras. He went home, hung his gloves beside his father's old pair, and sat quietly, looking out the window. He had finally won the fight that mattered most, the fight for his soul.